Hey, what's up, guys? Hope you're doing well. My name is Jared. Thanks for watching. Hope you're having a great Saturday. This video may be coming out in the morning or the afternoon, but thanks for being here. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share, comment. You guys know the drill, but throw a comment down below. Thanks again for all the emails. If you saw the title of today's video, talking about the pendulum in the golf swing and what is it. So you just saw me hit my driver, and that's the sound you want to hear. But you can take your putter. Go ahead, go get your putter. Just grab it like this and do this. That is the natural motion of a pendulum, right? Think a little mechanics, right? It's taking very little effort. All I'm doing is getting it going with my fingers, right? And you see that back and forth. Momentum does it. This is why I mentioned a couple of videos ago, I like a heavy putter down at the bottom. You can really feel it. And stay tuned for the next video or two. I'm going to go down to the putting area at my local course and go over a few things with you. But if you heard the sound of me hitting that driver there, you know, rock and roll, smack that thing, that's the sound you want to hear. And by doing this, you can relate it to chipping. First of all, putting, chipping, irons, woods. It's the same motion. Think of what's that old golf robot, Iron Byron, I think it's called, right? I think Ping owns it or something. Think of how mechanical that robot is when it tests golf clubs, right? We're just one big hinge, right? And you want to start, like I've always said, with your big muscles, turn those shoulders, but then check this out. It's all pretty much mechanics and physics. I was watching a video the other day, I forget who it was, but you know what? It's not bad to practice your full type swing with your putter. It's the heaviest club in your bag. And even if you have a slightly heavier one, it's even better. But check that out, see? It's just a robotic hinge. And you want this lag at the bottom, but not too late with that release. That's how you get your distance, guys, is right here. See, those wrists are starting to unhinge. So back to the pendulum. Very simple. You can just do this for a minute and it'll stick up here and think, okay, that's what the golf swing is. It's one big pendulum. So before I get into it, guys, I'm going to hit a few for you, but before I get going, and pardon the noise, we got birds chirping and bears wandering up in the hills, breaking into houses here. But I wanted to show you something. These are my websites. Thank you everybody for the support. Websites down below, coupon code YouTube, get 15% off, plus free shipping in the US and Canada, and that coupon code is not going to be around too much longer. PressurePutting.com, indoor putting device. It's great in the wintertime when you can't get outside in those colder climates. Foldable, 4 colors, under $15. And we all know all golfers need a divot repair tool, otherwise known as a ball mark repair tool, etc. Pardon if you hear some yelling, we have some neighbor issues. 4 colors, under $10. Makes a great gift. Magnetic ball marker attached. Also a great use in the winter. You can rest this on the grass and put your club, especially your putter, on the putting green when it's dewy outside. Same thing, coupon code YouTube, get 15% off, free shipping. So enough of that. I'm going to take out my driver and relate that pendulum I was just showing you with the putter. Same concept. You can do with your driver. Grab it, you know, towards the grip. It's just doing that by itself once it gets momentum. So our arms are one big connector to that momentum, and then you tie the big muscles in, get that turn, and you see how we are the connector to this, to that motion. And you don't want to get, you can think in the back of your head of that robot. You don't want to get too robotic. I played with a guy growing up. He swung literally like that robot. And you could tell he had no feel, very stiff. So it's kind of a hybrid. That's why golf is so individualistic and personalized. But just imagine that club, and try this a few times. Just nice and smooth. Let that pendulum do the work. I know it's a very simple concept, but if you do this with your kids, with beginner golfers, when they're first getting started, they'll really get that in their mind, like, oh, okay. Like I mentioned, very simple. Throw a comment below if you guys have heard. This is a very old school, golf teaching method. I mean, you can even, some people have them in their house. I was looking for one. I don't have, you can think of those old clocks. Same principle, that pendulum. Or those old, or those silly things people got as gifts. I don't know if they're still around, those things people put on their desk with like 6 metal balls, and one hits it and right back and forth, momentum. Let me hit one more and I'll wrap up the video for you guys. Also, another tip, I'll get into more detail on another video, but if you can see the grip on my driver here, not sponsored by Lambkin, I like their grips. Mid-size. I'm a guy, I'm tall, about 6'4", big hands. I did this about 25 years ago. I put my own grips on. If you have big hands, guys, I used to even have a jumbo grip on my driver, but I was pushing it a little too far right sometimes. What it does, if you got big hands, it's gonna prevent that left shot. I always wanna avoid that left side of the golf course, take out that snap hook. I know I'm getting away from the pendulum, but just a recommendation. Try, if you've ever felt certain clubs, standard grips, even women's grips, very thin. And if you got big hands, it encourages your wrist to want to roll over, and you'll be hooking it. This kind of takes that out of it. So let's step in, hit one more, and I'll wrap up today's video. Think pendulum. Now slightly off balance on that last swing, but still hit it solid. So guys, enjoy your weekend, get out and play, hit them straight, and check out my 2 websites down below. Appreciate your time. Throw a comment below. Thanks again. Shoot me an email, Instagram, etc., so forth. Have a great weekend. God bless, and take care. I'll leave you with a view of Pine Mountain Club, California. A beautiful day today. Finally starting to cool down a little bit. Have a great weekend. Bye, everybody.